Braden looked uncomfortable as Bayla continued to stare at him. Well, it's just that if your father died, how could you have heard his voice? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Braden spoke gently. Bayla, I don't understand what's happened to you at work, but listen. I was looking through the online log, and you sent some South Asian news to Min Lee before all this happened. Is it possible it triggered some memory just before you saw the info about the test pour, and you connected them in your head? Bayla looked away. What had possessed her to confide so much? They weren't friends. They were colleagues. Edging away from him, she stepped toward the window box and contemplated the leaves of the plant farthest to the right, a hibiscus. Unlike the rest, it seemed fragile and sickly, its leaves tangled with the others as though struggling to support itself. When she didn't answer, Braden approached and touched her shoulder, startling her again. It sounds like you have some things to work through, things from your past. Maybe you should take some time off to do that. Her eyes flashed and she pulled away. Are you telling me not to come into work? No, not at all. It's just... Thanks for coming here to check on me, she interrupted, her voice cold. And I'm sorry, this won't happen again. Let me walk you out. Bayla moved toward the door in an effort to shepherd him, but he didn't seem to be following her. She turned back. He stood rooted to the spot, looking surprised by her abruptness. At last, he followed her. As he reached for the doorknob, Bayla spoke. Maybe you're right. He turned. About time off, I mean, she finished. He nodded. I'm guessing you have vacation time saved up. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure I've ever seen you take a vacation. I don't like having free time. She turned her head away from him. It makes me think about the past. I'll let HR know. And Bayla? Yes? Whatever you find, I hope you know. It doesn't have to define you. You're so much more than your past. Bayla looked at him, uncertain how to respond. And if there's any way I can help, just let... No, she interrupted. No, I have to do this on my own. Braden reached for one of the dark curls that had escaped the bun in her hair and tucked it behind her ear. He held her gaze. Good luck, Bayla. I'm rooting for you. She blushed and nodded, then watched as he slipped on his mask, opened the door, and walked to his car, parked at the curb in front of her apartment building. When he waved, she felt warmth rush into her ears. Shutting the door, she leaned against it and dropped her head. The memory that had been bubbling broke through the surface, her child self running into a clearing next to Tula School, where a group of people sat meditating,